Vamos. And hello. And
Hello.
first of all, I want to say for everybody who's going to see it or is now live with us, welcome. Today we have a very special group from Portugal. They are not so big, but they are very united. That is, I am very proud because I'm a Portuguese too, and I know what they do. And they do it very well, and I'm a very proud person to have him here. And today we have the Onewheel Portugal crew. Thank you guys for coming. For everybody's here.
Thank
We are
you.
doing we are doing in English because we want to reach more persons around the world, and that is the main thing to show how the Portuguese they work and how they do it, good they are. And first of all, hello Cunha, hello
Hello.
Nekas, hello
Hello,
Fábio.
hello.
Pleasure to be
Thank
here.
you. Olá, tudo bem?
Olá.
First of all, the first question I always make to the persons who are invited to my how for each one we start with Cunha. How do you start, Cunha? How do you reach to find this beautiful sport, electro sport? What was the
Well,
first one?
I was I'm an old guy. I started one wheeling at the age of 48. Basically, I still am a surfer. I used to snowboard. I lived in Switzerland, so I used to snowboard all winter. And then I came to Portugal, and we can only snowboard once in a while. We have to take a plane and so forth. And I wanted to feel the same. And I started googling and searching for electric skates. But none of the electric skates I used to test. I liked. I did not like having to press the button so to move forward. And then suddenly, I think in Facebook, I had well, that's me writing. I saw an ad in the Facebook about Onewheel, something like that. I just clicked it and ordered it immediately. It was 2.5 years ago, so I'm one of the oldest in age and oldest in time riding in Portugal. I think there was only 2 or 3 people before me because I ordered the XR model. And there was already someone with the initial model of Onewheel. And since then, I ride every time I can. That's how I started. And I got immediately, I must tell you, since the day I received the Onewheel, I never again went snowboarding.
Wow.
I still surf. I still surf in the ocean, in waves, on waves. But I get a lot of satisfaction with Onewheel, so I don't need to surf so much as I used to do it before.
So, and you, Fabio,
Awesome.
how do you start, my friend? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I started a little bit before. I actually won a boosted board, which is an electric skateboard where you control the remote and everything. And I never skateboarded in my life. I only did snowboard a couple of times. It was really cool. And eventually, I really started to enjoy riding the boosted board. And I saw on a video of a YouTuber, he was comparing different electric skateboards, and one of them was the Onewheel. And I really fell in love with the concept of being able to ride everywhere, in trails, roads, anything you can think about, you can ride it. And I got it. It's going to be 4 years now that I have my Onewheel. The first one was the Onewheel Plus, which was the second Onewheel model that was released. I got it when it was in pre-orders. So 4 years ago in the summer, I think that's when my first Onewheel arrived. And yeah, ever since I have more than 10,000 kilometers on my Onewheel already. And yeah, it's just every time I go out to ride, it's like it never gets old. Honestly, it's my best purchase. I have
And
children. So.
and the important thing, what I have to tell guys, if you want to go, I'm going to leave the channels, the link for all these guys, from Cunha, from Fabio, the Instagram, from all of them. And now we cannot forget the person I start talking, and he was very proud to accept the invitation, Nekas. Or
Hi.
tell us,
No,
how do you start, my friend?
and it's a funny story because first of all, sorry for my English, but let's try. It's funny because the first time I saw Onewheel, I go to a lot of music festival. I've been in the Boom Festival. I saw an Indian guy uh, riding in the middle of the festival with the Onewheel. I said, "Damn, I need a Onewheel in my life." When I go to work again, I start to search, etc. Try to search some Onewheel where I can buy. How much is it? When I saw the price, I said 2,000 euros. I said, damn, it's not for me. It's too expensive. I closed the Facebook tabs. No, I closed the ads from Onewheel. And I am in my Facebook page. I saw, I have 4,000 friends. My birthday is like in 6 months. So my friends have 6 months to find all the money so I can buy my Onewheel. A friend of mine in France create a GoFundMe link. So some people give me some money to buy my Onewheel. So now I have the Onewheel. So it's a funny story.
Yeah, and for me to what I am riding in a moment, the XR.
Yes, the XR. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I already
Well,
have already 2 years ago.
okay. So I have the V1. I have the
Okay.
V1, and mine is with extension battery, and my
Cool.
my one wheel is the number 624. Is one of the old ones, but now I put it lots of new pictures and new design. When you look, you think that is a XR, but it's not a XR. It's just and
So cool.
it's not the same power like you have with the XR, because you have the 750 watts, and with the V1 you have just 500 watts. But that is lots of different for you to ride it. And of course the battery is and you cannot do the same with the V1 like you do with the Plus or the XR with the web. You don't have not too many features. That's why, guys, buy the XR is the best choice
For
for you.
sure.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful for you to have this one. I have this one. I love it. I have lots of here, but leave it. It's not for us. So the second question, my friends, who comes with the idea to create this group?
I create a group. When I sorry.
because we have to think like this. You are from Porto. That is the north of Portugal.
Yeah,
Cunha
the north of
Cunha is all from north of Portugal, and Fabio comes from south of Portugal.
True.
That was like internet contact and started.
Yes, for sure. Yes, it's not like before I have the Onewheel. I start the group. I don't know why, but I like so much the Onewheel. I fall in love with the Onewheel. I create the group. The people start communicating the group. Some people ask me if you can try the Onewheel. On like Nuno Granja, some guys like tried the one time the Onewheel. The day after he buy the Onewheel. And now I already have some guys. I don't know the guy, but he already texting me. He want to try the Onewheel. So maybe in a few days we have another new Onewheel rider in Portugal.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, it too, Fabio. And you, Fabio.
Yeah, I think I joined the group just for searching around. Because back when I started, there was almost no one riding the Onewheel that you could see in the app. and then just searching around, and I think eventually one day I found it. I'm not sure if it was on Instagram or if it was on Facebook, but in one of them I found it, Nekas, and then I joined the group. And yeah, ever since, like, we communicate, we organize some rides. Sometimes I go from here to Lisbon to meet up with some guys from there to ride. Other times I go to Porto. Yeah, unfortunately, right now we can't do that much during the lockdown and stuff. But yeah, we'll have our time.
And
You see this ride that's passing now? I did it with Fabio. We have every year. I go to Algarve. It's 600 kilometers away from my hometown where Fabio is, and we do a group ride, like in this place, in these cliffs, and on the wet sand in the beach. So we meet, and in winter, Fabio usually comes to the north, so we keep things alive like that. We just have to foster a little bit in our capital city, in Lisbon. There are some riders, but only Fabio has been there. I think Nekas didn't go to Lisbon.
Not yet, no.
Yeah,
I've been in
me
Évora,
neither.
and if in Évora you have a nice Chinese guy, you have an Onewheel Pint in Évora, really nice guy. You have, I think so. You have a new guy in Avail. You have an Onewheel as well.
Okay.
I saw in Instagram. Yes, it's funny because Portugal is a so small country, so it's easy to meet the people.
Yeah.
I think that is very important for you to have just first of all a small community, but the country is not so far away from north to south. Then you can go to. I know that the people. I'm talking about the Portuguese, but Portuguese, they are very friendly and they are always opening the door for everybody. That's why it's easy for these guys to go to south to north, and they have so much fun.
Sure.
And today, do you think Onewheel is coming very big in Portugal, or you think it's going to take a long? Because I know that the laws change it now in Portugal. Because I see less.
I don't think that the law forbade the Onewheels. Okay, we still allowed. I think we have been classified as the same thing as a bicycle with a battery, electric bicycles. So we can ride bicycle lanes. So we are not. It's not like in some towns of Germany, as I've heard, that it's forbidden. So I'm not afraid that there was of any ban on Onewheels. I don't think it will happen in Portugal. I hope not. Anyway, we have the beach like this video to ride. We have 800 kilometers of coast and of beaches, so it will not be a problem. What I think is that, of course, Portugal is a country where salaries and the level of wealth is very low. So 2,000 euros for a toy, even if it was a mean of transportation, there are lots of electric vehicles much cheaper. So Onewheel has a difficulty in having a large penetration in our country when compared to Germany or England or France, because the salaries are basically half of what they are in those countries. But I believe that one by one we will grow. Usually when I ride, and it's funny because it defines exactly the target of Onewheelers. Every time I see a couple where the man is pushing a baby car with the girlfriend or wife, his neck goes like this. and his wife tells, "Look at the baby, look at the baby." So I think it's something that eventually all of us at a certain age will like to have, and I think that's what will happen. We'll grow as a community, but with more. It will take more time than in the Northern Europe.
I want to say hello to Tiago for the One Wheel Adventures, for the Spider, for everybody seeing the live now, and for the guys who are going to see it later. Welcome. Today we have the One Wheels Portugal, and now I'm going to go to the Nekas and ask him. Nekas, was very difficult for you when you have the first contact with the One Wheel, or that was easy?
The first contact, like what? The first time I ride the Onewheel?
Yeah, the first time you try it.
It's a funny story as well. I received.
We love funny stories, my friends.
Yeah.
I received the Onewheel in my office where I'm working.
Okay.
So the first time I received the Onewheel, I opened the box like really quickly. I want to try. I think for myself, this could be easy for sure. I put myself in the Onewheel. So the one will fly till to the, like you say, armário, to the closet. He crashed the closet. I say, okay, it's not so easy like that. It takes me some time to feel comfortable riding in the street, the middle of the cars. Now I feel more like, okay, it's nice. I feel comfortable, but not always careful. But the first time, first 2 months, it's not so easy like that. Now I feel okay.
That is good.
Because it's when you have somebody can teach you, it's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I sometimes it's nice when you have group rides, so the people can teach and give some tips. All the people need is tips.
Sometimes it's good group ride, sometimes it's not so good, my friend.
I know, because sometimes you do some crazy shit.
I was this year in one group ride of 320 to 350 persons together in Germany, and my friend, that is lots of confusion.
Nice, too much.
That is like you are not enjoying no more. You are like looking to the back, to the front, to the down, up, everywhere. It's cameras, it's everything, it's drones. You don't know where are you safe. But forget that. And you, Fabio, what was the first contact with you with the One Wheel? Was faster?
It took me a little bit. When I received it, I went with two cousins of mine. We both tried out. One of them, the One Wheel just crashed into a wall immediately. So just broke a little bit of the wall. The One Wheel was fine though, so no problem there.
The One Wheel is a panzer. The One Wheel is a panzer.
For sure. Well, mine, especially that one that's on the video, took quite a beating, for sure.
But don't worry, One Wheels.
They are a tank for sure.
Yeah, they are prepared for everything. That's why it's good. In a skateboard, you're going to have problems.
Yeah, but it took me maybe I'd say a couple hours until I was okay, just going around in circles, going back and forth, like feeling very comfortable. And then I eventually started going just in my street around the house, and eventually going from home to work and back, and progressing gradually from there. And what I love most is our trails. Trail riding is
that's what that is going to be my next question. But I want to go to Cunha. Cunha, how was the first contact for you, my friend, when you tried the first time?
Well, basically, I was very well prepared because it took. I ordered the XR in May, and it only arrived in October. So for 6 months, almost 5 months, I was watching videos and joining Facebook groups, and I started panicking about the
nosedive.
Nosediving, nosediving. I'm going to nosedive. I'm going to nosedive. So I bought a helmet, knee pads, elbow pads, gloves, everything. So first time I rode, I was fully prepared. And in fact, with leather coats over the elbow pads and so, and a bit ridiculous all over with a big helmet. Later, I sold the helmet. I put the helmet for sale, and I bought a lighter helmet. But so first time I rode, I didn't have any accident. Not because I was a good rider, because I was so afraid of falling that I did not fall. No, I didn't have any bad experience. I had several falls riding on trails and especially on grass. The grass riding is something I like a lot because it makes me remember the snowboarding, but because it's very soft. But there are even holes in grass because of animals that dig holes, and I've felt a couple of times eating the grass, nose diving because the board blocks, and I felt sometimes with minor injuries, so I never broke a bone and nothing like that. A bit of blood sometimes on the fingers, but nothing special.
So I want to say hello to Scott. This is from Australia. He's a YouTuber too, guys. If you want to follow him, he's a fantastic guy. He's here by us seeing our show. Good morning for you, my friend, because now in Australia it's good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
And for you guys, now we are seeing here the video from Nekas.
Yeah, the first summer rides. So the first summer group ride you do here in Porto.
Okay.
Like it's been when, Antonio? Like last summer. I don't remember.
Yeah, this summer. This one is like in September or October.
Okay. Yeah, you have lots of guys riding. If you want to go, guys, I'm going to leave this video here just for a second, then I'm going to continue it. I just want to give the information for everybody. This is here you're going to see it. Here is the Onewheel Groups Portugal.
Yeah.
If you want to come, they are close now to 150 persons. If you love Onewheels, if you don't like to make propaganda, if you enjoy to ride, to see these guys enjoying, have a good time. If you're not from Portugal, but you want to visit Portugal for holidays and you want to take a ride with these guys, why not? You have Fábio is from south of Portugal, and the other two Nekas on the Costa, they are from north of Portugal. Porto is a fantastic city. It's one of the beautiful cities in the world and historic cities. The south, you have the good weather. Then you can go in the winter in north of Portugal. You can go in the summer in south, and they're going to receive you very well, and they're going to take care of you.
For sure.
And if you love Onewheels, come to the group. I think you are going to be welcome. And in Portugal, most of the persons, 90%, they can speak Portuguese. Oh, here is the Danny Lagoa. He has the group of I don't know. Yeah, he has the electric skate. Yeah, yes, that is Portugal. I wanted them to come here too. They're going to come. That is the group from skateboards in Portugal. Hello,
Cool.
Danny.
Yeah.
That is the group. They're going to come here too. I'm talking with them, and I hope they're going to come. So
Nice.
let's go to the next questions, my friend. That was like Fabio talks about that, and I want to talk about it. What is for you guys the important thing? Trail, off-road, or more in street rides?
I love trails.
Trails.
Absolutely.
I love trails. Really, I love trails. So I buy a new wheel, a new tire, like more for I really love trails. Middle of the woods, and I love that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is
For
a
me,
different feeling.
yeah,
for you, Fabio.
For sure. For me, trails, and the harder the better.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my type of trails. I've been with Nuno Granja, one of the guys that's in the video there. He came
Uh-huh.
here a couple of weeks ago,
Mhm.
or when was it? Maybe last month. I'm not really sure when, but I took him to a trail that I do all the time, and it was just amazing. It was so much fun. That trail on the cliffs. There are some really crazy paths there, and trail riding is the best, at least for me.
Yeah, I think the one wheel is prepared for that. And you, Cunha,
Yeah.
what is better for you?
Well, trails, of course. I just love the off. It's the same off piste,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
equivalent to off piste. I don't. I have a slick the stock tire, the Vega. So when I ride with these guys, I usually have to carry the board by hand. In this tape, this film that we're seeing
Yeah.
of a Nekas. It taped me several times carrying the board because I started, the wheel starts spinning,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they have the Hoosier, and they ride over sand and so forth. But
Yeah.
it's okay, it's cool.
But
I
that
love.
is good. That is good because then you have the different fun. Everything is different. That is
Yeah,
the important
Yeah.
thing. I think that is fantastic for you to guys. I love off-road and trailings with the one wheel because the one wheel is a panzer. You can do everything. That
Yeah.
it's not going to. You don't have no problems to say. Uh, what is with the community of ladies by you guys by the one wheel? Do you have some girls
Mm,
starting with you, or in a moment not so
not
many?
yet.
I have a couple of friends that ride with me sometimes because I have three one wheels, a plus, an XR, and a pint.
Hmm.
And sometimes I ride with friends, but I don't know a woman that owns a one wheel here
Yeah.
in Portugal.
If you're
So,
going to see later, girls, if you're going to see this later, if you don't know the One Wheel Portugal, now you're going to know it. It's going to be the link there. These guys, they are fantastic. They're going to take care of you. And of course, it's very important for us to have ladies together with our rides.
of course,
Yeah.
the
Fabio,
more
you
the
don't
merrier.
teach. You don't have a lady in Lisbon. I think so. Rita something by one Onewheel.
Is there? I don't know her. If
Yeah, me
Yeah,
there,
neither.
of course, you're going
uh,
to have it, girls. But if
yeah,
they want,
there probably are, but I don't know. I don't know her. Maybe I'll make something like a group ride in Lisbon. Maybe after all this quarantine passes, and we can make some big group rides again. Hopefully, that's
Yeah,
really
hopefully.
cool thing.
yeah, that is for all my friends here in Germany is very bad. We cannot go out. We
Yeah,
cannot do
yeah,
nothing. The boards is everything is stopped. It's like everybody's coming crazy because rides we cannot do nothing. Is in Portugal, I know. Unfortunately, we are in a bad situation in the moment, and everybody
yeah,
is hoping that that is very soon away for all of us, for the safety of all of us.
yeah.
So,
Just
my friends, let's talk. What is for you the most important? You think that the one wheel needs something else, like a big battery, or what you think the one wheel can improve? What is your advice as riders for maybe the one wheel can listen to you? I always ask to everybody about that.
I mean, yeah, everybody wants more battery.
Yeah, more battery, please.
Yeah, I mean, I think a really cool thing was what the boosted board started doing with their later models was the swappable batteries. But unfortunately, I think with the one wheel, that's a bit more difficult to achieve.
Yeah.
But if there was a way to have two XR batteries and you ride with one, you run out of battery, you change. That's a whole nother level. Like for me personally, I really love that because every year I do a big one wheel trip. I cross Algarve from side to side. It's 210 kilometers on a one wheel. It takes me 2 days to do it, and I stop in a bunch of cafes. It's really cool to stop and meet people, but having to be stopped there, charging, waiting for the water to charge, and it's a really pain in the ass
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, and it was fun.
Uh, yeah,
This this travel from one way to the other way.
super fun. It's super fun. I've done it twice now. I usually do it in September because the weather is still fantastic, and I don't have a lot of work during that time, so I take a weekend off. I catch a train to one side, usually on Friday nights, and Saturday, as the sun rises, I start riding, and I stop at sundown and sunsets in Sunday, the next day, at the other part of the Algarve, like side to side completely.
You go alone?
These 2 times I've been alone. Yeah, I was supposed to go with a rider from here, but he couldn't go this time. But next year I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to talk with the guys, see if anyone wants to come. But it's a difficult ride to do. Yeah,
that's
sure.
why I make a challenge for you guys here in Europe. I don't know, France, Spain, Germany. I know that the guys that I know, they love challengers. I have now a challenger in Australia that they have to beat the 350 person in 21 February, where they're going to try to beat more the biggest group ride, because the big groupers ride was one of I made, and Australia, they accept the challenger, and they're going to try in 21 of February to beat that challenge in Australia. But I'm going to make a challenge for you guys. If you have the chance, go to the Onewheel Portugal. I'm going to stay with contact with them in September. If you are from another country, go there for 2 days and try to make the south of Portugal from one way to the other way together with Fábio.
Yeah, let's go. I'm coming as well. Let's go.
Yeah. Awesome.
Me too.
Let's do it.
I already been talking with a French crew, Onewheel French crew. You want to already ask me to do like a big crew, like a European crew, to like the Onewheel Portugal going to France, stay there with the French crew. So now with the lockdown, with the COVID, it's not so easy. But let's see what's happened after. But the conversation already started, so I already talked with the people about that.
Don't worry. Tomorrow I'm going to make the challenge official, because I'm going to put it in my medias, and my medias, believe it, they are very big. I'm going to try to help you, because maybe I'm going to come. The only thing that's the problem, what is happening in the world, in Europe, is this COVID-19. We never know if that is going to be like in lots of countries. They block the events for this year because of the COVID-19, because they say that they cannot plan. So that's why can be the only problem. But we hope that is going to be fine, and everybody is going to be safe. Then we go to the next question. You as community, you guys, what do you think, what do you like to happen in this year of 21 for the community? I want to stop. I want to ask, we feel the question because Fábio was the only one to answer. What do you like to have in your batteries? What do you like to have in your boards? What is the extra for you to have it? Fábio answer, and Cunha and Nekas don't answer. I think that is not fair.
For me, of course, is battery. More batteries been amazing. So because sometimes I go to work in my own wheel, it's like 15 kilometers. So it's been cool if I have more batteries. So I feel more comfortable to going to. So I can my home, where my parents living is like 100 kilometers from here, and it's been cool if one day I can go to Coimbra in my own wheel, but if I need to stop every 20 kilometers to put more battery, so it's been nice, very cool if you put more battery, like something huge, like something nice. You can go like 100 kilometers always with battery.
Yeah,
it's been amazing.
I'm going to tell something to you guys. Don't forget, if you put more battery, it's going to be more weight.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Nelson, that's what I was about to say. Unlike them, I don't need more batteries, because after 25 kilometers, my calves, the legs, are hurting. Usually, I have to stop. So I saw this new battery that you can buy as an extra to go to 50 kilometers, and I thought, well, after 50 kilometers, I'll have pain in my lower legs that I cannot move. So what I wanted, and I talked to Nekas about this, and to a guy that rides with us here in Portugal. What part of the crew is not here today, but he's an engineer, and we're talking about putting how to put the board lighter, less weight. Take out the wood panels, develop a battery with lighter weight. And why? Unlike them, I have flight fins. Okay? I came from the snowboard. I used to jump in snowboard, do jumps. And I wanted to jump. And I cannot jump because it's 15 kilograms of board. I only use the flight fins to climb curbs, sidewalks. To do the climb, I pull the back leg. Oh, that's the battery?
This is a battery.
Okay.
And this battery, I have a cable.
Yeah.
I have the cable here in German. You can see. I'm going to leave the link for you guys. You can put in your back. This here, you don't have that to have in your board. You can put it in your board like this. But then, if it's the summer, that is going to be very heavy. Then you can have in your back, and then you have a cable. That is the Scorpion. That is a system from one guy in America who create this. And there is.
So you can take the battery out of the Onewheel. And you ride straight to your backpack.
Yes, and you can charge it. You can charge it everything together,
and it becomes much lighter. The Onewheel.
Yes, it's not because of lighter. Because I have the V1. First of all, I know that my friends now they are doing two types of things. They are doing the first one keeps the new battery that is the CBXR. That is from America. Then you can go to about around 42 kilometers. I think it's about 32 miles. And then you have the other option that is not this battery. This special battery is just for the V1 and for the Plus. You have the other systems is better, and you put in your bag, and it's smaller than this one. And you just have it put in your back, and then comes in a bag from you, and you don't need to open the box from your battery. Then you're not going to damage nothing. You're just going to put the cables together, the two of them, and I'm going to send you the videos that and then
parallel connection.
Yes, and the only thing you have to watch it. He's the guy here who put it. That is vampire mode. Yeah, that is the vampire mode. That is from a guy from America. I don't know. Maybe he's going to tell us. Spider, tell me the name from the guy. And the important thing, you're not going to damage your box because the safety of the Onewheels. You can go in water and everything because everything is saved. Everything is everything closed, and this idea you can use it, and that works perfect, guys. And you can have a range of double if you have two batteries. I know guys that they bring two batteries in his bag, and they have the range what they want.
But with two batteries in the bag, it's not too heavy after.
Hey, my friend, but if you have two big batteries in your Onewheel, it's going to be heavy for you to do a lot of stuff. You have to choose guys who want to have fun and enjoy off road, like here the guys with me. All of them as in this bag because it's easy. You understand? Then the name from the guy is Sunny. The name from the guy in America is Sunny, and he puts this name Vampire Mode. I'm going to leave it a link then for you guys. That is a very nice guy, and he do everything for the community. He's a fantastic guy, and he don't win lots of money. And you can do it in internet. If you go to Try.D to print it, you can print it, everything. This here is everything is printed, guys.
No,
that is printed. That is printed. And then this is from the machine to clean to cut it the grass or to clean it the floor. Then you just do it like this, close it, and then you have here the cable. I have to, with the protection. You just have to do it like this, and then I have the cable. I don't have my board here because a friend for me is changing the bearings. So let's leave it this. I'm going to send all the links for you guys. That is very
Thanks.
important. Don't forget it. Don't open the batteries from your Onewheels, because you're not going to have more safety of water. And the Onewheel is one of the things, as the best thing is safe of water. You can ride in rain, you can ride in water, because the batteries is closed. Everything is closed. That's why don't use it. For you guys, what is important? Speed or maneuvers, working, having fun, going off road? What is important for you? Because you go to now to 29 kilometers per hour, 27 kilometers per hour with the Onewheel. What is the important for you guys?
For me, it's really funny. I like to fun. I'm not really a speedy guy. I like enjoy the rides, do some off road, and yeah, it's for me. I like more. It's like really the fun stuff, the fun rides, like chill
You
rides.
like to flow.
Yeah,
And
and of
you,
course,
Yeah.
and you, Cunha.
I like those border cross style tracks. You know, when you do this and you have turns with the slope inverted, and you feel like you're in a motocross, but with a one wheel track. That's what makes my adrenaline go up.
And
I
you,
don't like speed. I don't like too much speed. I don't like speed on pavement, but the turns I like very much. Tight turns and the difficult terrain.
yeah, that is good. And you, Fabio.
Yeah, for me, I don't think speed is the most important thing as well. I've been very fast with the Onewheel. My top speed, it's 40 kilometers an hour. I actually reached that. But yeah, not anymore, not anymore. For me, it's all about the carvability of the board and just cruising around. Because when you go very fast, you fall very hard. I know that all too well. And yeah, I like speed, but I think for me, the Onewheel is not a board that is made to be fast. It's a board made to be maneuverable.
Maneuverable.
Yeah. I think for me, the Onewheel, that is what it's all about, not the speed, the carve.
Yeah, that's why I come to the next question. That is very important for you guys, because you are riders. For the people who are starting, there is some points we have to always share with the new guys. The Cunha talked about that. That is first of all, that is the nosedive. But before of a nosedive, you have the pushback. And for the people who started, what is the advice that you guys, three riders who ride every day, what is the advice you give always to the person? Cunha, can you please?
I never had a serious fall, because as I have time to search the web and see some videos before receiving the board. I had the mental view of what was the problem with the nosedive. The problem with nosedive is that people bend forward or back or whatever, and the trick to move is not bending, it's pushing your hips and keeping your head right in the same place. So everyone that starts, when I teach my friends to ride, they'll put themselves like they were in a snowboard, and they do it like this, and usually they get off the board by immediately. And I told them, no, you move your hips and push your hips forward, keep your head behind your hips, and if you do that, you'll never fall. At least you'll never nosedive. The board will not shut off.
And you, Fabio.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a really good one. If you keep your head above the wheel, you're probably not going to nosedive. And I'd say, first of all, always wear a helmet. I think for me, That's the number one. My helmet saved me so many times. Helmet and the wrist guards. Those two are mandatory for me.
I have a
And
friend. I have a friend here in Germany. He broke the two
yeah,
hands because he don't have no safety.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For me, I think right now I'm running through my third pair of wrist guards because the falls that I took, I had some really nasty falls. I'm all scratched up. My arms, my legs, my back. It's many falls from the Onewheel, but it's mostly not because of the board's fault. It's because of the trails that I ride and the tricks that I try to do sometimes. So
And you then?
um,
Yeah, it's like me. When I fall, it's always because of the trail.
yeah,
But yeah, the first every time I tell to my friends or the people want to try, say it's not to going fast. You need to go slowly. Like the Onewheel is not it's not a fast vehicle. It's like you need to go calm. Like because if you try to go fast, you go fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I only fall like Fabio say only when I do crazy. I try to do something stupid and okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but the important thing for us to tell, first of all, I want to say hello to Carlos Correa. I want to say hello to Thomas. That is a fantastic YouTuber from UK.
Hi Thomas.
And hello to Carlos. Carlos, welcome. That is Algarve
Carlos.
One Wheelers. I
Oh,
didn't know that keeps one Algarve One Wheelers, but that's fantastic for you to know, Fabio.
yeah. No, Carlos, I know. If he's who I think it is, yeah, he works with the Expert Energy, the sellers of Onewheel.
Yeah, perfect. That is very good. That is always good to have some people here. Thomas is our fantastic one wheel. He's a YouTuber. He ride a one wheel too, and he ride the other boards. He's a good friend for me. I ride together with him in UK and in Belgium together. And thank you guys for coming here to see this fantastic group of one wheelers from Portugal. They are not so big group, but they are very united, and it's fantastic to have them here. And I want to ask you another thing for you, like Cunha said. Cunha used the Vega, and you guys use the off-road. For you guys, it's better to use, because sometimes I go off-road with my Vega, and I don't know if it's because my weight. I don't have no problems with the Vega. Is when it's not, when it's rain or something like that, I have a little more problem with the Vega.
yeah.
But I see lots of friends from me who ride with the Vega and they don't want to change to the other one. Now I have the other one to trailers and off-road. I think I lose its kilometers in my board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Nelson, two things happen. When I rode with Fabio on the cliffs of Algarve in the movie that we saw before, when going downhill, he could keep stable, and I just slipped and licked. I licked the downhill to the ground because the slick tire goes down like this, and it goes up. It climbs to the top, and at the middle, my one wheel starts spinning. So basically, these are the two things. Because apart from this, I don't feel any need to change the tire. Because as you very well said, the threaded tire makes you lose distance.
Yes, you lose lots of distance. I know that. I know that because I try it, guys. I have it now, and you lose not so much, but you're going to lose it maybe 3-4 kilometers, or maybe a little more. But you're going to win in other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's ups and downs. There's advantages and disadvantages.
Yes, that is like everything in life. You're going to always win. You're going to always lose. It's not
Yes,
everything perfect. That's why for you, Fabio, what is better, my friend?
Yeah, right now on my XR, it's the third tire. Right now it's the Buris. Yeah, I had the Vega, and then eventually I changed because the tire was completely worn out. 3,000 kilometers, it had to be changed. Then three, 4,000 kilometers more with the hosier, the threaded hosier, which is it was a really good tire. And now I have the Buris threaded as well, because for me threaded it's much better because of the trails. I ride trails all the time, so for me it makes much more sense to use the threaded. But I have the Plus with the slick, and right now I'm going to change it to another slick because it's usually the board I use to teach beginners, and I feel that beginners have much easier time with slick tires than threaded, for sure.
And you, Nekas?
I have now I changed the Vegas to the Hoosier, the off road. For me, it's the for me it's one of the best tires. Really, I love it. For the like Nuno Granja, he buy the Whisper, the sleek one, and he want to change again. He want to change for off road because he said, I need to change. I like I tell you, I love trails. Going in the middle of the woods, and it's nice if you have a nice tire to be there. So for me, for sure, tire off road. Always.
But if you see the championship from Onewheels, the championship of Onewheels, they receive a new board, and they have to race. They have to race always with the Vega. And they don't have no problems, and they are crazy guys and crazy girls.
Yeah. Maybe in a few years I can do the same.
Yeah, but it's like this, my friend. First of all, there are companies they are using every day, and we have to work. We have to make money to survive, and they survive with that. That is the only thing. When I have just job, making videos and enjoying the people, then it's easy for you to train every day.
Yeah,
then,
for sure.
Then Thomas asked here something. Let's see what Thomas did you think that the Onewheel XR needs update, new board, or the question comes, or do you think updating the board it's too difficult? What do you think, guys? Do you think we talked about this before? Updating. Do you think when we okay, the battery, we talk about it, everybody agreed that maybe a little more battery, but you think that is going to be the Onewheel needs something else that the battery?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe a way to make it easier to make some modification, like some repairs. That's for me. I think that's the thing that, because my Onewheel, a few months ago, I sent it back to Future Motion. Few months, no, last year, 1 year ago already. I sent it back because it had already a lot of problems because so many kilometers. It was in need of a refinement, a tune-up, and it's very, very complicated to have to ship it all the way back to the States and then back here, and it takes a lot of time and it's very difficult. I think maybe having a way to make it easier to make repairs. Or
I give you the easy way. I give you the easy way. Send to me, and we take care of you.
Awesome.
I'll
do that.
There is fantastic guys here in Germany. One of them is Tim. He's like an angel for us. He do everything in Onewheel, my friend. Now my Onewheel is in his house, and he's changing everything. And he's the guy who he don't like cameras. I try to bring him all the time here because I think he's one of the guys who brings so many things for the Onewheels, and they use his ideas. And I think that is not nice that they don't mention that he was the creator. And for him, is the same. He always say, "I love this sport. I love this, and I don't need to recognize him." I think he needs to recognize him because everybody have to know that he's a brilliant guy. He's going to come with a new idea. He showed me about 2 days ago for you to put your Onewheel in a stick in a wall. Is very small, and it's very easy for you to put your board in a safe place.
Wall. Okay.
Yeah, that is that. You don't need to put in a wall. You can put it here. Don't matter. That is so small. and so well designed that you're going to say that is so easy. Why don't came with this idea?
Yeah.
Small ideas sometimes it's fantastic ideas, but I'm going to try to bring that. But if you have a problem, guys, if you are from here in close to Germany, send to us. Team is going to take care of you, and team is not expensive. That is the important thing. Sometimes you shipping to America and bring it again to back is going to cost you lots of money.
Yeah,
A lot.
Lots of money. Don't need it, guys. The other thing, like the question from Tom, do you think the motors, do you recommend that the motors should be a little more power? Like now it's 750 to 1000 maybe? Watch.
Well, let me just say just one thing. With the 1000 probably, and with limited top speed, we would have less nosedives, and that's good.
Yeah.
And that would be good. Yeah, I think the problem is that more power means more weight.
Yeah, that's the
The
problem.
battery will become more heavy, and again, I would like to do some jumps. There's a guy that usually puts his kids, the small kids, jumping videos of them jumping in a social network like Facebook and Instagram, and the jumps of the kids are amazing. But they are amazing because the kids weight less than the one wheel.
I saw the kid. I saw the video.
Yeah, I think they're called Onewheel Kids on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I look at that, how I'd like to do that. So I need a big wheel. I would need a gigantic wheel with a gigantic battery to jump like that. But of course, if we go to 1000, probably the board would never shut off when there's too much weight on the front and the speed is too high. Okay, it would be good.
But Cunha, don't forget that more speed you give, the guys is going to go faster again, and then you're going to come to the limit again. You're going to have the pushback
Back.
because the guys are crazy. You know, this community are crazy, and when they see that,
But it has to do with your weight.
yeah,
Unless if you weight less than 100 kilograms, it will work. If you weigh 200 kilograms, the board stops lifting your weight, and that's why the shut off happens. It's when the speed is not the speed and the strength that the board must do to lift you up is too much. So if you don't gain weight, you'll not nosedive. But I would like a lighter board. For me, my bet.
Yeah, a lighter board has been amazing.
Yeah, that is the important thing is then with the batteries. If the guys, I heard that the guy from Tesla is trying to create something for the communities of skates and all of them that is going to be small batteries. Then the weight is going to go. Then the problem from every board, from everything is the batteries. The batteries is always. I have a Lacroix Lone Star that is 24 kilos. That is like you cannot go shopping with that. That is too much. That's why be careful. Then I have here Carlos said is going to do this weekend and going to test the. I have the same wheel. I don't know if you have the 5.5 or the 6. I have the 5.5 and it's a fantastic
6.
wheel. You have the 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I have I think I have the 5.5. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hi guys, mate. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the show. Then we have King for one wheel world. Yeah. We're going to have here the guys from the one wheel owners world. The administrators in the when they're going to come. They're going to come this month, huh? They're going to come in. I don't want to say something not. They're going to come. No, next month. They're going to come in 7 of March. The three administrators from the Onewheel world, Onewheel owners. They're going to come here. Then we have the next time important that the future motions make. Yeah, the problem is Onewheel has lots of work in America, and they just give to private guys here in Europe, and it's not so many companies are interested to have his shops here in Europe because they don't win so much money. Then it's
No.
always difficult for you to have a company that you work for them and you don't win no money. But it was very important for us. The only place I think you have here is in France. You have the Onewheel, but
it's the guys from Ride On Experience.
Right
Yes.
on, yeah.
yeah.
Super
And then
cool.
you have in Holland the Fat Daddy is working too with the Onewheels. And here in Germany, there's lots of companies, but not directly with Onewheel. That they just sell it, and they don't have all the products. But okay, let's leave it this. Let's go to another thing because what you like to ride more. I know that Nekas won't have to go. He tell me
Yes,
you
and
need.
I need to go
Me too.
baby shower.
Yeah, we're just going to go to the last question. Then we're going to end it. I just want to ask you guys, what you
Yes.
like to ride more, night or day? That's his.
No, I really try almost every hours. I really try in the sunshine, in the sunset, in the night. In the night, I prefer in the day because in the night is more dangerous because you see the holes in the street in the road only when you are already in the hole. It's not so easy to. So I like when the sunshine in the morning or the sunset in the afternoon. It's the best time to ride.
And you, Fabio?
For me, I really cannot ride during the night mostly because my Onewheel, the lights, they're always breaking off because of the tricks I do. I send it to repairs. They come back fine. Like a couple months have gone by and I already don't have front lights.
So Onewheel, please try to fix this problem. You want to do something and you want to have lights. And you, Cunha.
I have one moment that's my favorite of all times. I send it to you by messenger. You have it. The video is the sunset. For me, riding Onewheel, seeing the sunset is magical.
Yeah.
Just 1 second, please. I'm going to put it here.
That's my favorite part of the day. Always.
For sure.
Tá quase. É a última pergunta.
Give me just 1 second.
It's in your private messenger. Me to you, not the group.
Oh, okay, my private message. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to say, yeah, you can continue it. I'm going to do it here. Nekas, Fabio, let me see if it's this one. No, that is not.
It's a messenger in your messenger with me, and one message, private message, and I send you the video with a sunset. It's okay. You don't need to put it, but
yeah, you can answer Fabio the rest, and then I find it here very fast because everybody have to go.
I was just gonna say that even when I ride at night, even with lights or without lights on the board, I always carry, and I always advise people to carry a flashlight as well to look forward. Maybe sometimes it even signals someone that's coming the other way. It's very handy if you're doing night rides, of course. But I mostly also prefer during the day, and yeah, sunsets. It's quite a nice time to ride.
Yeah, that is the important. I'm trying to find here, Antonio. Give me just, and you, Antonio, you can write, and I'm going to try to find it very fast.
It's in the private message from Antonio from me to you. And basically, what happens is when we have night rides is cool, and we like to use the lights, the front lights, and see in the group rides the red lights from the guys behind. But every time you hit a bump, you think maybe it's not a good idea to ride night because you don't see the road. Always the same thing. It's dangerous. and basically you have more fun during the daytime.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
agree.
this one I want to show you just on the beginning, not to make nothing. So that I think is this one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
When I see this, it's it's you can I enter a state of flow.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Uh, so, guys, first of all, I want to thank you, all of you, to come here. I
Thank you
hope,
for having us.
I hope that you have lots of success in your life. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
one wheel. It's one of the best things that the guys created for us to enjoy it, have fun. We flow. We have like this feeling we are surfing because we come from a country that surfing and is like you 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 started with that in your life. And it's like the beach. We are close, and I hope that you guys. I hope to see you guys and ride with you together. I hope in September we're going
Oh
to do
yeah,
this ride.
it'll be
And
really awesome to have you here.
I just want to have, first of all, thank you guys for coming. Go to the groups, go to the YouTube from them, and I want to leave the last thing for you guys, like always. What you'd like to happen this year for each of you? Who want to start it?
I can start. All I want really for this is that COVID go away the faster we can, so
Yeah,
you can ride again all together and enjoy the Onewheel like correctly without the CZR here now.
yeah.
It's all I
And
want
you,
for 2021.
Yeah,
Fabio.
yeah, yeah. For me, I just want more people to join the One Wheel, and the more people, the better. Hopefully, get a stronger and better community, and share the stoke, share some rides, and that's all it's all about.
Yeah,
And you, Cunha.
share the stoke. COVID-free world, one wheel for all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I just want to say to something for Thomas. Thomas, you are here. I know that you are here. Thomas is a guy from UK. Thomas, we have to create for September one way to go to south of Portugal for a weekend and do a ride from one side to the other side. I know that Thomas likes challengers and is a very good guy in the community from UK. We're going to try to create not that Fabio going to go alone, that we're going to go all together and maybe we have lots of fun and enjoy
absolutely.
life because that is important. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody who came to
Thank
this
Thank
you.
you.
channel. And I hope to see you very soon. And bye bye and see you in 2 days for the next live.